Howdy, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Exhaustion Levels Halloween Special.
Woo!
My name is Sean Sasser, your Ghoul Master, and as always, I am surrounded by these wonderful poltergeists. We have Michael.
I ain't scared of nothing.
Tony. That was scary in a different way. Amanda.
I'm scared of everything.
I know. And Mark.
I'm undead, bitches.
Oh. Yeah, no, that all makes sense. Well, for our Halloween special, we have a couple things that we're going to discuss and just go around and have fun. Talking about everything spooky and Halloween. Within game, but mostly out of game. So let's go for our first topic. How does everyone feel about Halloween movies?
Amazing.
Yes.
30 for 30. Let's go.
Amanda?
She's what you'd call a coward.
Oh, fuck you, bro.
Okay.
I am a chicken shit. I do not do gore and slasher movies. I can't handle them. I go and cry in corners.
Well, let's go around the horn, starting with myself, to talk about our favorite Halloween movies. Now, in no order, I'll go first. Has anyone seen Color Out of Space?
Oh my god, yes, but a long time ago.
Negative.
No.
It's a wonderful movie. It's got Nicolas Cage in it. It's based
Fantastic.
off of a H.P. Lovecraft story. What I love about a lot of the H.P. Lovecraft horror is that it is often that existential, otherworldly, and I think that's a big thing that I kind of love as a human being, is fear of the not unknown, but unknowable. The things that are so foreign from every experience we've ever had that your brain can't truly comprehend what's going on. And Color Out of Space kind of does that too, because it's a existential horror. It is, even with it being kind of understood at the very end of the movie and at the end of this story, it's one of those things where it's like you understand what happened, but the overall horror piece of it is more or less very still unknown. It's, you know the symptoms, but it is impossible to know the root cause because of how alien it truly is.
So it's truly like a psychological horror.
For sure. And then, I mean, but there's also like true horror, like gore, grotesque moments out of it, but that's more of a transformation instead of, no one's really being attacked per se.
Would you say there's any body horror involved?
100%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, Tommy Chung is in this movie.
Yes. Well, yeah, that's my first movie that no one's seen. Cool. Michael, how about you?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go two-parter on that one. So, number one, most recently, I would say my favorite of the horror films thus so far I've seen recently was Sinners, which I saw in theaters.
Good one.
Great movie.
I enjoy how it started off as a period piece and slow played us into a really cool take on vampire mythos and vampire lore, tying that in with a whole lot of like Southern tradition. So I really enjoyed that, but overall, for me, when it comes to like the horror film genre and what I personally enjoy is I usually go more for the action horror. So I'm going to say it's the little film. It was released back in the year of 2002, Dog Soldiers.
Ooh.
Oh my
okay,
god,
yeah.
yes.
Fantastic time where you've got a little British ops group out there operating. Air high five to my boy Mark. And then they suddenly discover that their mission is not so routine. And in fact, no, they are dealing with werewolves and some of the like most
They do exist.
appreciable practical effects in werewolf costumes I've seen.
Not to mention one of the best catchphrase lines I've ever heard in my life.
I hope I give you the shits.
Yes, this guy is about to get eaten by a werewolf, and he looks this werewolf dead in the face and say, I hope I give you the shits.
Yeah, so
Fucking magical.
100%.
Goosebumps.
It's one of those good ones where, like, you know, I'm not a true, genuine horror fan, but I do like it when the cast fights back against the monsters.
Absolutely. Yeah, it gives you a feeling of that you could overcome it even though you kind of know you can't.
Yeah, I'm into the survival horror genre.
Yeah. All right, Toady, how about you?
My favorite Halloween movie isn't so much a movie; it's a mini series called Over the Garden Wall.
Oh,
Ooh.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing series that was out on Cartoon Network a few years ago, starring Elijah Wood of all people and Chris Lloyd as a supporting character. It starts with two brothers who are just going through this strange, unknown area that very much mimics like classic Americana. The place is actually called The Unknown, and it's based on like American folk tales that are on the verge of being forgotten.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
And the whole time they are trying to get home while also trying to figure out where they are. I am not going to spoil it. Just watch it. It's 10, 11-minute episodes. You can watch it in an hour and a half, or a little over an hour and a half. Highly, highly recommend it. And then the actual movie I genuinely love is Army of Darkness.
Mm.
That was on my list.
Mm.
Bruce Campbell. All right.
Bruce Campbell at his Bruce Campbell-ist.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, baby.
Yeah, it's when Evil Dead
Hello to my boomstick.
went from horror comedy to comedy horror
Yeah.
in
It
the
literally
best,
flip-flopped.
campiest way. Like, you know, just him looking at these medieval people and saying, "This is my boomstick."
I feel like Bruce Campbell exclusively says one-liners the entirety of the movie, which is absolutely phenomenal.
It is absolutely just a string of one-liners.
And you could also see how that film that really influenced like how Sam Raimi made movies and what he took with that from him into later films that he made, including that foray into Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Oh, you mean where we get the greatest Marvel character ever, the Pizza Papa?
Mm. Pizza Papa.
He's a good one.
Which, him fighting his own hand in that movie
Makes
was
me
just
happy.
him fighting his own hand
Yeah.
in Army of Darkness. Like,
Right,
recanted.
100%.
Oh yeah, well I mean if you watch Evil Dead and then you watch Evil Dead 2 and like there's a lot of beef with that hand, and so for you to finally
Yep.
see it fully realized in Army of Darkness and then to just carry that trope or the joke on forward, it's enjoyable. It ties it all together.
It really does.
Good, bad. I'm the guy with the gun.
Goddamn right. Give me some sugar.
That's right. All right, Amanda, we're up to you. What kind of what's the spookiest children's movie you have ever seen?
Spookiest children's movie. That should not exist in the same sentence.
I mean,
Monster
you've definitely
House.
seen horror movies.
I've seen some horror movies, yes. I'm not that much of a coward.
But there's plenty of spooky children's movies. I mean, The Dark Crystal is one of my favorite movies, and those movies should not be made for modern day children.
Skeksis
Oh, God, no.
Yeah.
Skeksis are not friends.
his friend.
Pan's Labyrinth was
Oh,
kind of spooky.
great one, yeah.
Definitely not a children's movie.
No.
It's a movie about a child,
Yes.
Right.
but not a children's movie.
And the child's not having a great time.
Oh, God, no.
No.
If I could interject, I was gonna say, did you watch any of the 2011 TV series Grimm?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it follows the Portland detective Nick Burkhart. Descends from a long line of warriors, but it actually goes through some really fantastical tales, and it tackles all these tropes and monsters that you live in like this real world, and he's a real detective, but at the same time you have all these like monster popping ups and happenings. Really enjoyable TV series. It's
Okay.
safe enough
It's very-
and gore free that I think you could enjoy.
I could
as
handle
well.
it.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
probably handle that.
I could
So-
handle that.
So, of the movies you have seen, what have you actually enjoyed?
My favorite all-time Halloween movie, which is a cult classic. I'm going to get an eye roll from Michael. Is Rocky Horror. I watch it.
I thought you were going to
Every-
say Hocus Pocus.
Oh, yeah.
I do love a good Hocus Pocus, which, fun fact, I saw it for the first time 2 years ago. I'm a very bad
What?
millennial. I am an awful millennial.
Oh, Hocus Pocus is
Huh.
awesome.
I loved No, it was wonderful. I watched it when the second one came out, so we marathoned the two together.
Hocus Pocus is so good.
It's so good. I don't know why my mother never let me watch it.
I have yet to light a black candle after watching that.
I will.
Yeah.
I will light all the black candles.
Unless
But
I can find
anyways.
SJP. What are we talking about here?
But no, all-time favorite would be Rocky Horror Picture Show. Cult classic, speaks to my theater self.
There
But
you go.
Yeah, you can't hear the eye roll, but my eyes are rolling.
Mine are not, because I love both Meatloaf and Tim Curry.
Thank
100%.
you. You have the best of both worlds right
You
there.
really
I
do.
dressed up as Columbia for I don't know how many years for Halloween.
That tracks.
Yeah.
But aside from that, it would be the entire Scary Movie franchise
Okay, yeah.
because
Nice.
I get the plot points of the actual scary movies, but I can laugh about it.
You're like watch the cliff notes of actual horror movies
Yes.
as told through the Wayans brothers.
Yes.
Okay, that makes
Amazing storytellers.
yes, so much sense.
Well, I'm
Okay,
not gonna
yeah.
lie. I also enjoyed scary movies, so don't. Yeah.
No,
I mean,
they're,
I'm not
they're,
gonna-
they're
hate on them.
enjoyable.
great.
Yes,
They're great movies.
They're very enjoyable.
My
I can
eyes just-
digest them and not have nightmares.
Yeah, my eye rolls back to the other direction now.
Okay, cool.
We do have another scary movie coming out what?
Supposedly.
in a week or two,
Yeah, we do.
Just in time.
and it does indeed have a Wayans.
I love the Wayans brothers.
They're great.
They're
Yeah, I mean,
great.
you
They're
should.
gems.
Major
Look at
Pain
Wayans.
was a critical part of my childhood.
Oh, Major Pain. We could do a whole episode on that.
We could.
He eliminated the boogeyman with extreme
Mhm.
prejudice.
He did.
He in there, he ain't happy.
Well, Mark, how about you?
That is a very tough choice, sir. I think I'm
I
gonna.
mean,
have
we're gonna
to,
go around the horn again, so we can keep going back.
I think I'm gonna have to have a two-parter, like McGelvey,
Okay.
like Michael. I think the first one would be a movie called Drag Me to Hell.
Ooh.
I haven't watched that, but I've heard good things.
Solid.
I am very into like demonology and like demonic movies and stuff like that. And it's quite literally this woman gets cursed by a gypsy, and
That's a slur.
The entire
I mean, it is.
It is.
I just love the interjection. That's a slur.
the entire movie is her trying to get rid of this coin that has cursed her. And I'm not going to ruin the movie, but it is great. Some crazy shit happens in the movie, and the ending is by far top 5 endings of horror movies in my opinion.
Okay.
And the second one, believe it or not, is actually from Netflix. It's a little show called Fall of House Usher.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Nice.
And it
Great.
is a modern day retelling of like Pit and the Pendulum from Edgar Allan Poe.
Yep.
And
I haven't seen
Well,
that.
they pull a bunch of the different
Yes,
stories
they
they
do.
do each episode. It's
yeah, and
truly fantastic.
it's so good. Like it's written perfect. Like there's no like overlapping storylines that like don't have plot, like don't end. It's great. Everything has a hard like ending and everything. And the fact that the family, the brother and sister are in a bar on New Year's Eve, and they come across this woman that was the bartender at the bar, and they had no idea what she was until the end, is amazing.
Yep.
Like that right there. Such a good series. If you have not watched it and thinking about it, please do. It's worth it.
Speaking of a
And then-
Netflix series, actually, I was gonna say, anybody go with Midnight Mass?
Midnight Mass is also really
I never
good.
saw
I
that.
have not finished
Really
that.
good.
Okay, so fun story. Me and the wife just rewatched Hush, and in that film, the author, who's the protagonist, the main character we follow through the movie Hush, actually she wrote the novel about Midnight Mass, and then you actually get to see the miniseries that is Midnight Mass.
Oh, that's cool.
So they have like a little connected universe. So if you were curious about either, I highly recommend Midnight Mass just as a standalone project, but also Hush is also a fantastic, suspenseful horror film.
Now, it's kind of a sequel that I did not expect anything out of, and absolutely was blown away, was Dr. Sleep. Dr. Sleep was kind of the emotional sequel to The Shining. And absolutely, Hugh McGregor plays the child from The Shining.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
And not to give spoilers, but
He is not a Jedi.
he's not a Jedi in this, no.
But hello there.
Yep. So he plays Danny Torrance, and it's got Rebecca Ferguson in one of the best roles I've ever seen her in. It's just an all-star fucking cast, and it's a lot about. It brings in kind of that psychic vampire part of it, where you already have that kind of idea about the Shine, and so the kids who have the people who have that ability, that just kind of psychic energy that evil things kind of are attracted to and feed on, and Danny Torrance as an adult. alcoholic who's trying to get his life together because obviously a rough childhood, to say the least.
Yes.
Ends up, not too many spoilers, but ends up protecting a very strongly psychically charged child from these kind of energy of psychic vampires. So it's truly engaging.
I mean, yeah, if I had to listen to Colin Robinson for 2.5 hours, yeah, I'd be terrified too.
Well, it's
Oh, Colin Robinson.
yeah, but I mean, it's got freaking it's got Rebecca Ferguson, so they're also sexy.
Yeah. Total smoke show.
I don't think I know who that is.
You don't? Look her up right now.
I was gonna say look her up because I don't know who she is.
Yeah, she's Lady Jessica in Dune. I don't know if that speaks to you at all. Yeah,
No, I know exactly who this is.
yeah, she's
Show.
wonderful.
What about 2004's Shaun of the Dead?
Oh,
Fantastic.
We started talking
Is
about
that a horror movie?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a zombie movie. Is it a horror movie?
Are zombies not horrific?
Not all zombies are horror movies.
some are sexy.
Would you
maybe.
consider Zombieland a horror movie?
No. I
You know what?
fully put it in the comedy.
Yeah, Zombieland I think is
That's comedy horror for
It's
sure.
comedy horror.
Comedy horror.
But
Comedy
I think
first.
that's Zombieland's also that is comedy gore.
Sure.
There's not a ton. I don't find a whole lot of horror.
See, I could handle
elements.
that.
Yeah, of course you could.
Yeah, but that's not scary. Now, if it's you couldn't watch Night of the Living Dead, the original,
No.
you could not watch
No.
that.
Oh, but you should.
Oh,
And then,
should.
and then you
Should.
go back and you watch Shaun of the Dead because you see what Romero was doing, and you see what these boys decided to do when they took a twist on Romero's story. So now you
You've
can see
got
the
red
source
on you.
material, and now you can see what do we do with that.
I mean, one of my favorite. I mean, I quote this line frequently now, especially in October's, where Sean's stepdad gets bitten, and he's in the car, and his mom is yelling at him. He goes, "It's fine. I ran it under a cold tap."
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, I mean, Bill Nighy, yes,
yeah,
in a
amazing
beautiful
actor,
performance.
amazing role.
And that's where I like to draw that Venn diagram too, because you have your hardcore horror fans, your gore fiends, your people who are really into the scary
Sure.
stuff, and then you got some of us who are more casual about it when we dip our toe in. And so, like, I enjoy more action in horror or comedy in horror than straight up like psychological horror. I mean, to be fair, like I've watched Turistas, I've watched Hostel.
Mhm.
I've watched the Terrifiers. You know, I've sat down, I've seen them, but I don't know if I'd say I 100% like enjoyed my experience.
Sure.
I watched it to see the movies and be what's all the buzz about? What are we talking about? But as far as like entertainment value, like my time when I'm sitting down and watching a movie, either by myself or with a company of friends, I like to have a little more than just straight up horror.
So I would say
Yeah, the
that
Terrifier movies don't resonate with me either. Like, I understand what they're going for, but gore porn just isn't my thing.
True. Yeah.
Like, I don't need a 15-minute scene of someone slowly being flayed.
Now that goes to a different extent. Another one, I hope someone's seen this here, is Devil's Rejects is one of my all-time favorite
Mhm.
horror movies
it's a cult classic.
/ Rob Zombie movies.
Yeah,
It is
little-
just a
little-
cult classic.
Little Rob Zombie action.
It's so much fun in so many bad, horrific ways.
But what I respect and appreciate about a lot of these
Captain
films is practical effects and
Oh,
the use
yeah.
of practical effects in the film. And sometimes you don't really get that outside of the horror movie slasher genre. You actually get to see people actually going through the work and actually having these really talented makeup folks and special effects guys and gals going to work, right? Like, it's hard to find that outside of it because most of our AAA, like, big blockbuster films, we're just going to CGI that stuff in.
Right.
We're not going to
Mhm.
make an attempt at trying to do practical effects. And so part of it for me is I do look at it from more of an academic eye. You know, another guy who wanted to go to film school and didn't make it. Yeah, go sue me.
Shocker.
But yeah, so that's where I can appreciate what Damien was trying to do with the Terrifier films and actually being able to showcase some really cool gore effects on the screen. And if it makes you squirm in your seat, then mission accomplished. It was well done in that
Sure.
regard. Now, seeing it just because I want to see what the internal insides of somebody looks like, yeah, no, that's really not my bag. But how did they do it? It's like watching a magic trip up close, right? When you see a magician go to work, you're like, how did they do that?
Right.
Smoke and
Yeah.
mirrors, baby. Smoke and mirrors.
A lot of latex and a whole lot of corn syrup.
Oh,
I like
so much
I'm
corn
a-
syrup.
Absolutely.
Again, I'm a big fan of the Raimi Bruce Campbell approach.
See, this
Yeah.
is why I'm such a big fan of older monster movies.
Sure.
I do not like modern day monster movies if they're just 100% CGI. If
Agreed.
there is not a very close film shot of the monster where it has to be animatronic or a puppet or something,
Yep.
and it's just 100% CGI, I cannot get into it. That's why, like, don't get me wrong, The Quiet Place or the whatever the Quiet
A Quiet Place?
A Quiet Place, great movie, but god damn it, I wanted those things to like feel more real.
Yeah, sure.
Word. That's a Feast is one of my
Yes.
favorite, like
Oh,
one of
yeah.
those was D movie, C movies, horror films where again we use practical effects and we have these goofy like latex critters just eating people's faces off. And one part of it is, yeah, it's scary, but also for Amanda, it's hilarious.
It is pretty
honestly
funny.
when you actually
Okay.
see it going down. 'Cause she's like, all right, realistically, this is not happening.
Ooh, so yay or nay? Is Tremors a horror movie?
Tremors is a science fiction film.
I would definitely call it sci-fi. I also would not call Dusk Till Dawn a horror movie, even though it's about vampires.
see. I think Dusk Till Dawn counts, but again, it's one of those genre benders
Sure,
where
because
you
it's
start
got
with a
everything.
heist film.
It's definitely a horror movie
And you
if
go
you
down.
don't like feet.
Oh.
Okay, Tarantino.
How dare you? I mean, what they did need to do is make the sequels to Dusk Till Dawn. That was not
yeah, We
necessary.
just forget those.
I mean, John Carpenter's Vampires,
definitely a horror movie.
and then you go into the modern iteration of that where you see Day Shift.
Day Shift, pretty good.
Yeah,
I still count that as a comedy, though. It was
It-
meant
sure.
to be a
It's-
comedy.
and then put a slash on
Yeah.
it, throw horror on the back
Horror.
end of it.
Yeah, because vampires.
I mean, otherwise, because Sinners, you could say again, historical film,
Mm-hmm.
horror film,
Right.
Right.
halfway
that's like
through.
Or
Blade.
historical.
Blade, horror / action.
Blade comic book movie.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it's still action. It's action / horror. It's about
Oh yeah, I would
vampires.
definitely put action first in that.
Yeah.
Oh, how do we
for
feel about
sure.
Underworld?
action / prepubescent Mark enjoying the fuck out of the movie.
That sounds
Don't you
And-
dare say
yeah, that
anything
sounds
about my girl.
100% accurate. Yeah.
And
Amanda,
then
are you
pubescent
gonna,
Mark saw that and was like, "Oh, hi, Kate Beckinsale.
Damn
Right.
right I did.
How do you get into that leather?"
Yeah.
More appropriately, how do I get you out of it?
Oh
The
no.
real question.
Practical effects.
So Amanda, Mark's wife, how are you feeling about all of these horror movies? Are you getting more excited about them?
No, I'm good. I don't do the slasher. I don't do the gore.
Great,
Okay.
because
I-
we've actually scheduled a private screening. We're going to sit down and we're going to watch Friday the 13th together as a crew.
I think
after
we
this.
just show. I mean,
We did that last
I
year.
need. I was gonna say I need to be like super drunk or high, or someone's gonna have to hold me
we
down.
can do, again. All of these things are possible.
You just got to believe.
Yes. Mark
we have the technology.
Mark can sit on you if you get overstimulated.
Okay,
I,
perfect.
I've
The
got
weighted
a,
blanket of.
I
fun.
have a question, I guess, for the group. What was like the first like legit like you think horror film that you saw that you watched and you were like, oh shit, this is a horror movie, and then tell me what the film was and then what feelings did it evoke?
I have a immediate and easy answer to this, and that movie would have been The Exorcist, the original.
Heard.
I saw that when I was 11 or 12, and it scared the living shit out of me, and I couldn't sleep for 2 days.
I had a really shitty aunt when I was growing up, and she thought it was funny to show 7-year-old me Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Hell yes.
And yeah, I'm still not okay with aliens.
That's fair. I'll go ahead and go.
At
since
least
I'm-
monsters eat people. Aliens, they touch them inappropriately.
or they just yeah,
Probing.
it is
Yeah,
the
it's probing.
yeah, I think I'd always rather be killed than abducted.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
the first time I sat down and watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh yeah.
I was in an apartment in Gainesville. We were actually shooting an independent horror film at the time, and that was like my first time seeing Texas Chainsaw. And the setting was great. This apartment was beat to hell. It's just a bunch of guys just sitting down on the floor, just watching this movie and hearing the Wilhelm scream, and the light bulbs burning out every time the shot would go off. It left a memory in my place. So when the new Texas Chainsaw came out and re-released, I was like, okay, I gotta go see it just for the feels, because it was slow, plodding, there was dread involved, and then just sheer terror whenever Leatherface appeared.
It
Was that the one with Alexandra Daddario?
The remake?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I believe
remake.
you're
Yes.
correct.
Yes.
I'll watch anything with her in it. If you're listening, Alexandra, call me.
How about you, Tony?
So technically, Jurassic Park can be considered a horror movie.
My first above PG movie.
That was the
that?
first movie that I saw in theaters. My dad took me because I, as a little 4-year-old boy, really like dinosaurs. He goes, "Oh, I'm going to take my kid to see the dinosaur movie."
Hell
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
And everything was going so well until the dude got eaten off the toilet.
Yep.
But
The
I
What a
lawyer?
way to traumatize your kid.
I will not actually count that as the first horror movie I saw because I was still just too enthralled with the dinosaurs, even while they were eating people. The first one, I didn't know it was a horror movie. I thought it was a space movie featuring Dr. Alan Grant and Cowboy Curtis from
Oh
Pee-wee's
my
Playhouse.
God! Yes. One of my
Yeah.
favorites of all time.
Yeah, Event Horizon. Yeah, that one
Surprise.
left a mark on me.
It's so good.
I do have to give so much credit to Lawrence Fishburne for just right away saying, "Fuck this, we're getting out of here.
Right.
We're not
Mhm.
going in." And then Sam Neill screwing the pooch by going, "No, we're going in." The one scientist from the beginning of the movie who is just disappeared through the event horizon.
Right.
And then he shows up orbiting a moon or some shit like that. And they're like, "Oh yeah, he's turned inside out. And apparently he's been here since the early Cretaceous period."
Right.
Like, sick.
Yeah. That feels good. Yeah.
It was very good.
So, Amanda, what was the scary movie that put you off scary movies forever and foremost?
I honestly,
Scary movie too.
yes. I honestly don't remember.
It was that traumatic.
apparently, like it is very much Amanda lore that I have always just cannot handle scary,
Okay.
cannot handle gore. I don't know where it originated, but it is very, very true. The first horror movie that I remember watching, willingly also watching, was A Haunting in Connecticut.
Ooh.
Okay. I mean, Connecticut. Yeah.
So
Fucking scary place.
It's a scary
it's a
place.
scary place.
Very scary. place.
Apparently, I've never been, but apparently it's very scary.
Terrifying.
But that one didn't traumatize me the way I thought it would.
Okay.
I can do paranormal. I can't
okay.
do.
What about the movie Paranorman?
Is that about the? Never mind.
I've please
It's a
elaborate.
It's a very cute movie. Yeah, he's
Is it a Norman movie? I'm assuming.
his name is Norman. But I can't really remember the plot of the movie. I remember like the kid is weird, and he finds other weird kids to help solve a mystery or something like
Okay.
that.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, it's a very cute CGI movie.
Nice.
I'm going to juxtapose that with saying Jennifer's Body.
Oh yeah.
As a film that you can enjoy and watch, because it is a horror film, but at the same time, it is delightfully acted. Yeah, Megan Fox, honestly, got some chops and brought him to that
One of her
film.
best roles.
And honestly, it's an enjoyable film regardless of the genre. And I was going to actually go secondary on that, was The Babysitter. Because again, when you put a little comedy into your horror, I find it to be a little more palatable.
Yeah. How about you, Mark?
The Exorcist, it definitely stole
Right,
to this
right.
day. Like, I mean, there's a reason. Every Halloween, I put Tubular Bells as my ringtone on my phone. For those who know, that is the theme song. That is like the theme of The Exorcist.
So I've never seen the Exorcist movies, but I've done deep rabbit hole dives into the actual Exorcist recordings.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
fascinating as all heck.
And not to mention, like, that movie, the making of that movie was pretty cursed. I think 3 people died on the making of that movie, The Exorcist, if I do recall.
We can fact check that later, but I mean, now, if you've actually done the deep dive and read all the lore behind the making of the movie and the events surrounding it, then in that case, I think it's time. Maybe you sit down and watch The Exorcist.
Only if you guys do it and hold my hands with me.
Mark, another one, since you like the demonology occultish kind of movies, have you seen As Above, So Below?
Absolutely, I have.
Such a good movie.
It is great if you like Paris.
Yeah, if you like the catacombs, yeah.
If you like going in the catacombs and crazy shit happening. Also, The Descent is another amazing one.
Wonderful movie.
Not so much like demonology, but just creatures underneath the earth. Amazing.
So let's move on to our next category.
Oh, I was going to talk about The Ninth Gate.
I mean, you can.
Ninth Gate's such a good one.
It's a great
So
movie.
you're talking about demon movies.
Yeah.
Because that segues me into my favorite subject, Hellboy.
Oh,
Oh,
Ooh.
Hellboy
I mean,
is so good.
okay. Hellboy. Oh, we can.
We love you, Ron
absolutely-
Perlman.
We can absolutely skip Candy for a minute and go back to.
So talk about the Guillermo del Toro Hellboy films, and then the ill-fated, now I'm a blank, Dave Harbour
Yep.
Hellboy film, but then also the most recent Hellboy film, which I thought was probably the truest,
Still
I
pretty
think,
A
to the
million
comics.
percent.
Yeah, The Crooked Man.
Crooked
Yeah.
Man.
Fantastic.
So Mike Mignola is not only my favorite comic book writer, but Hellboy is my favorite comic book series of all time. And I 100% agree that The Crooked Man feels the most like a Mike Mignola comic book compared to everything else.
Oh yeah, no, that one absolutely felt like you were watching a Hellboy comic.
Yeah, no, I
The other ones,
concur.
as fun as they were a little
Right.
bit too fantastical, little too actiony.
Yeah, 100%.
That being said, wonderful movies.
I love a Ron Perlman Hellboy.
I love Ron
enjoyable
Perlman in
stuff.
anything.
It
He
is,
was
yeah.
the best John Valjean.
It gives
Oh,
Like,
Disney.
sorry,
was.
Hugh Jackman.
Sorry. Oh, yeah.
Watching the old ones just gives me Disney vibes.
The Guillermo del Toro ones.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they are very polished.
Yes,
Very.
Hellboy
yeah.
and Hellboy and the Golden Army.
Yeah.
I
The story's phenomenal. Hellboy, cool as shit. But yeah, I think Crooked Man is, if you want the emotional
Raw.
feel of the comics, it is nothing is pretty. They are not heroes. They are doing a fucking job, and the jobs are shitty.
Amen.
All right, now we'll go to our Amanda's topic, which
Candy.
is favorite Halloween candy.
Candy.
So, Amanda, why don't you kick us off with your favorite Halloween candies?
I mean, my favorite candy, just period, ever to exist on the face of the planet is Reese's peanut butter cups.
Always.
Always.
Same.
Specifically, if you can find the dark chocolate Reese's peanut butter
Yes.
cups.
Ooh,
Okay.
especially if you can find the dark chocolate thins.
Well,
Oh,
Michael's
sploosh.
having an emotional reaction to this right now.
Did I
so-
take your favorite candy?
I did. I was going to two-part it again. Where I'm like, as a small child, I always liked the Smarties and the bottle caps and the
I do
Sharky
too.
candies.
Same.
But
Same.
as I grew older, I realized where the real gold was, and that is that goddamn peanut butter cup.
It's
you know what
so
I'm saying?
good. It's so good. Well, the nice thing as adults is we don't have to wait for Halloween to get these things.
But okay, so
Much
Wait,
to
you
the
don't?
detriment of my
No.
blood sugar.
as
No,
adults,
no.
we
Well-
still do have to wait for like the best thing for Halloween, and it was my favorite thing as a kid. It wasn't candy. I would go to this random house in my childhood neighborhood, and they would give you a whole pack of the Wendy's coupons for the mini Frosties.
I
Damn.
swear to fucking God,
I would
thought you
egg
were going to
that
say bag
house.
of raisins.
And also, I would egg that house. I would put
not
toilet
that
paper
sad.
on their windows. No, that was a terrible Halloween freaking giving. No, that is trick, not treat.
Ugh.
But no, then you get 10 mini Frosties, and
It's a two-part freaking journey, my dude. Like, now I got to go out and go find things.
But
I got to get
ice
my
cream.
parents to go take me and get them.
Sure.
Hell no.
but ice
The real
cream,
treat
and
is
it was
the
like,
journey.
Mom, Dad, I get free ice cream. Take me to go get free
Whoever
ice
came
cream.
up with candy apples hates, like, is that a dentist that eventually made them, like, came up with those? Was like, I'm gonna fuck up these kids' teeth, and they're always gonna have to come back to me.
Mm.
I mean, I
I
do
mean-
love me some caramel. So
Wasn't,
caramel
wasn't
apples
that a
are
whole
truly
point?
great.
In, like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Wasn't
Was
that a
it?
whole thing? Was it in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Oh yeah,
the
Charlie
first-
and the Chocolate Factory. It shows that
Willy Wonka's dad was a.
He was a
Saruman
dentist.
is actually Willy Wonka's dad.
Oh,
yeah,
and a
right.
dentist.
yeah.
Yes, I forgot about Willy's Wonka's dad creating the Urukai.
yeah, the Middle Earth.
So it
was
turns out
still
that the Oompa
expanding.
Loompas are actually just very small Uruks.
Oh, got it.
Full circle.
Yeah, that's right. Hobbiton has never been the same.
Nope.
Don't question that.
Okay, I won't. Bottle caps, a blast from the past. I haven't
Bottle
thought
caps
about
are so
bottle
good.
caps in forever.
I had them last week.
Oh, they still exist.
They do
They do.
exist.
I'm
They
so not
do
shocked by
exist.
anything that you're going to say about candy.
I love candy.
I know.
I have to apologize because in the adult years, I would say probably the last 25 of them, I really just stopped eating candy or seeking it out.
Huh.
So I don't know if I'm just denying myself from life's pleasures
You
or
are.
Yes.
I'm just ignoring that which is in front of me.
Well,
I think
you stopped
both
eating
can be true.
You stopped eating candy, but you have developed a very heavy tiki cocktail habit. I think you are just finding your sugar elsewhere.
Yeah,
That's-
that is very
this
true.
is a fair point.
Fresh juices. It's better for you, I believe.
Simple
Yeah.
syrups.
Yeah, tell that to the gout.
Right.
Homemade oleosaccharides.
Yeah. A little oleo. Yeah.
How about you, Tony? What's your favorite Halloween candies?
Oh, same as Amanda. Reese's Cups.
It's at the top of my list too, so it's obviously
One of the best things about any holiday is you get a themed Reese's Cup shape, and it's always like 2.5 times the size of a normal Reese's Cup. And yes, you are allowed to eat them all in one bite.
why do they taste better? Why do Reese's as pumpkins or Christmas trees just taste
They-
better?
Or Easter eggs.
Or Easter eggs.
I-
Very true.
I think
Which
it's
is just
question.
an oval compared to a circle.
So
but
I think in those shapes specifically, and I'm very much a chocolate lover, but I think in those cases the peanut butter to chocolate ratio is higher peanut butter.
Yes, it is absolutely that.
oh.
So that might be why.
And Reese's
That
peanut butter
makes-
is just amazing.
Hey,
It's mostly
that makes
sugar,
sense.
but
That makes a lot of sense.
Hey, gang. Mark, save us from this peanut butter cup party. You know you got something better on your mind. Come on.
no, I'm not done yet.
That's true. Let him finish. Let the man cook.
Let them cook.
Also, when you get the Snickers that are pumpkin shaped, it is just so much more caramel in those particular candies.
For
It's
sure.
absolutely amazing.
I love that.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Perfect.
I just like shaped candy.
We all do.
All right. Well, I guess it's my turn.
Yep.
I am going to go way off the rails here.
Uh-oh.
My favorite.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Black licorice.
If you say Necco wafers, I'm going to punch you in the face.
No, my
I will
favorite
respect
Halloween
that.
candy is not chocolate. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Pixie
Okay.
stick.
It's Skittles. It's always
Ugh.
been Skittles.
Effing
Skittles.
Skittles. This guy and
Skittles.
Skittles.
He loves Skittles.
I
I've
do.
seen it. I've seen it.
He tastes that rainbow.
I do all the time. So if I had I do. Don't get me wrong. My favorite candy of all time is Ferrero Rocher.
Well, yeah.
But
they're like $18
that is not
a thing.
Well, you know
but
what?
for one
I'm bougie,
day
okay?
out of the
What do
year.
you think he gets for Christmas and
Damn
Valentine's
right.
Day, and that's it?
That makes sense.
But that is not a Halloween candy. But the little fun size Skittles, that is absolutely
Sure,
a Halloween
sure,
candy.
yeah.
And
I mean-
I every time growing up when I got those, that would be heavily trade centric. I would make sure that all my friends knew that I wanted the fucking Skittles. They could have whatever they wanted, but I wanted the Skittles.
Yeah, I think getting Ferrero Rocher at a house is the only argument you could ever have for why billionaires should exist.
That's
That's-
true.
or
And
the king size candy
They
bars.
never give out king size candy.
No,
bars,
they're
though.
actually they're this. Yeah, they're the
like they usually have their lights off.
rich houses are the worst candy.
Agreed.
yeah, because there was a really, really gorgeous fucking house in my neighborhood growing up, and the motherfucker gave out toothbrushes.
Yeah, that's not, were they a dentist?
They were
Fuck
not.
That
They were
guy.
not.
Oh god.
Plot twist.
Turns out he owned a toothbrush company.
That is-
Maybe, yeah.
this
He
is
only
why-
owned Oral-B.
This is why toilet papering a house exists.
This is why it was the thing.
See.
And he absolutely had that done to him.
Someone's
Good.
criminal origin story starts with going to that guy's house and getting a
100%.
toothbrush.
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Mr.
yes.
Decay.
But Skittles is definitely my favorite Halloween candy that you can just readily get.
Okay.
But bro beans, you can just get Skittles whenever you want, dude.
I'm just saying, like, typically if you go to the average
Not the same, Michael.
the average trick-or-treater's house, you're going to get possibly some Skittles.
There's something about that fun sized.
True. Because they make those giant variety bags.
Exactly, yeah.
Well,
it's
now they
very
do.
popular.
Which you
Yeah.
want to talk about how candy works now, since I had to go back on the local economy and look at candy. We have definitely changed since 2020 in like how we make candy and how we put it out in bags.
Yes, we
So now it is definitely much more of the variety pack flavor from whichever company you choose. And you get a little bit of everything, but you know that's not going to satisfy everyone.
I did not like how you said that.
I'm just looking
He
at
recently
Mark,
rewatched
What are you
Sinners.
What are you implying?
Mark trying to get them Skittles. I'm just saying there's only going to be X amount of Skittles in that freaking,
It's
you know,
true.
that bag. I'm
I
just
have
saying.
to have to buy my own
True.
fun
It's fine.
size.
You can have
like,
all the Skittles. I'll take all the
Skittle-
Twix.
You know, I
Yeah.
also,
Twix is another
Oh,
one that's
Twix is so
little
good.
fun-sized Twix.
Oh, they're
so
perfect.
good.
Do you like the left or the right?
See, that's a stupid fucking question.
I was about to say
it's the
trash,
same fucking thing.
trash pick, trash candy.
You're a
Much like-
trash person, but we still accept you.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
And no, they are different. One is just cascaded chocolate. The other
Oh.
one is gently layered chocolate.
You have to
I don't
remember
believe
that
that.
Michael usually just eats the wrappers.
Yeah.
He does. I've
gonna
seen
say-
him do it.
I don't believe your
Tony,
chocolate
you're
theory
gonna
on
have
Twix.
to prove that to me. I don't fully believe that.
I'm not going to.
Okay,
I'm gonna say,
no.
do you know how hard it is to go find just candy corn?
not real hard. I can
Not
do it
that
probably
anybody
today.
really likes candy corn.
It's actually
Apologies to all of you candy corn eaters out
It's
there.
disgusting.
Yeah. all
However,
two of
comma, it is actually kind of difficult to just find bags of candy corn these days.
Do I just need to
because
be like a
everyone,
boutique candy
Except for
corn
those
seller
two people, hates candy corn.
on,
Correct.
on eBay? Do I just need to start selling
Well,
candy corn?
You
It's
can't
like
even
the
find it
worst use of
online.
confectioner
Yeah,
shit.
it goes to a deeper theory that I have actually, where we don't do communal bags of individual candy pieces anymore, but rather individually wrapped and packaged candy in a
Sure.
larger bag.
because safety.
Yeah, no, 100%. I get it. I understand it. However, for some of our purposes and what we do in life, sometimes I just need 20 pounds of freaking candy corn, and I don't need any questions asked. Okay,
That is true. That is
Are
true.
you making candy corn highlight the unholy abomination?
already done.
People fucking love that.
It's true.
It's crazy how much they love it.
People also like Zambuca and black licorice.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Further reasons why God doesn't exist. But
Yeah.
So when you
If
went
God
and bought
exists, he
all
just
that
mocks
candy
we need
us
corn,
so
every
much
day.
proof.
did you
There's
get
so
weird
much
looks?
No, when I bought that much candy corn, the weirdest part was it was 50% off, and it was weeks away from Halloween, and
Yeah,
they
it's 'cause
already had a
That's because it was
50% off
3 years
sale.
old.
right, it's from
candy
last
corn.
year's harvest.
No,
It was still good.
candy
We looked at
I
the dates; they were
checked the
still good until
dates.
2026.
All right, we're all
Which
screaming.
means
at
it
each
was
other right
made in
now.
2022.
I checked the dates. We're fine. The candy corn is fine.
I'd like to
You
put
can't
in
see it, but I'm doing heavy air quotes for that word, fine.
fine.
Well, let's start wrapping up this episode with a couple things. I'd like to know, what do you think your DDI character found scariest so far through the 6 episodes that we have put out?
That would be Katarina.
Sure, yeah, Katarina.
Ed will be, and like forever terrified of this woman.
Sure, I mean,
The first moment he saw her, he immediately pissed himself.
I'm aware. Yeah,
So, yeah.
in and out of game.
Yes,
Um,
I do not like her.
yeah.
I do not like this woman.
Yeah, you tried to close the closed door button on the
Yes,
elevator.
I
That
did.
The door didn't exist. Amanda?
It would have to be between the Stabbin twins
Okay, yep, terrifying.
and Katarina. Katarina was creepy, but I feel like that's going to play a pivotal part eventually.
It could.
The Stabbin twins?
Sure.
Well,
They are terrifying in the immediate and also in an existential way.
Yes.
if Katarina plays a part later on, just let me know, and Ed will do conveniently something else.
I think she was more referring to the prophecies that you were
Yeah,
given.
more of the prophecies we were given.
Yeah.
I should have never gave that bitch my blood.
How about you, Michael?
For Chad, I think my scariest moment was I jumped car to car to engage in hand-to-hand fisticuffs
You
with
certainly
those
did.
gentlemen that were in the dead fish group, and then I fell from said car, and Ed saved me. He cast Featherfall on me and let me drift slowly to the ground comfortably, and I thought I was good. And then some bitch drove over
Psych.
me with a dirt bike, dropping me to 0 hit points, and I thought, well, this is how I end. Run over with track marks down my back as the rest of my team speeds off. But thank you, Stevie, being my redeeming angel
I got
and
you.
saving my life
I
and
got
putting back
you.
up and let me put a knife in the back of that bitch.
The wonderful thing of having your cleric go almost always last in turn order
Yep.
is whatever happens,
Facts.
she can also help you come back up.
I have a really bad initiative. I even get advantage on my initiative, and I still roll. That's the one time I roll real bad.
I believe our listeners already know that.
And it turns out that was a boon. So, Stevie,
Yes,
you.
thank
I
you.
got
for,
you.
yeah.
Just keep doing it.
I'm just going to keep rolling bad.
Tony, I think I might know what you're going to say, but I would like you to go.
Hothby. Some
Horse
bitch
Boy
was
wasn't scary. He
was
just
terrified.
hit really fucking hard.
He did.
I think the scariest thing was, I think it was the first or second episode when we're driving down the Rageway and all of a sudden motorcycles just start disappearing.
Oh, the charred ones.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And then, like, you know, burnt hand comes up, Night of the Living Dead style, from the ground. And there's just these fire zombie things.
Yep.
That was pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty
Those guys
intense.
are pretty fucked up because they are basically elementally driven people who were burned to death during the firebombs. And so, their entire purpose is, and I do, whenever you go out, like, on the Rageway or get off of it a little bit, I do roll to see if they are there. You guys have got really good luck checks so far. They are driven to re-engage in society, but they feel like the thing they need to do that is to cover their bodies in the skin they no longer have. So they're not hunting you. They just want your skin.
They want your skin.
Which probably makes them scarier.
Skin.
Yeah.
Want your skin.
That's so much worse.
Yeah.
I would rather them just kill me.
I'm
It's so
sure.
much worse.
Well, they will, but
they
take your
will
skin.
do that.
Yeah, but they're gonna like flay you first.
Well, they
Want your
don't know.
skin.
They could take your skin. There's always I've given them ability to just try to rip off chunks of your skin as an attack.
Now that we know this, because we were not aware that you were rolling this.
Oh,
I'm aware.
We knew he was rolling for luck. Sometimes.
I can see the
Wait,
GM screen
I
from
did not
over
know.
here, so I know he's rolling dice.
I
and
knew
some
he was
counter checks.
rolling luck checks, but like I didn't know what he was rolling luck checks.
There's
for.
so
kind of
many
the point,
things that
though.
could happen when you guys are out on the Rageway or in the open that I do several of them to see what might happen.
Yeah, like someone catching a random bullet to the forehead.
That
Yeah.
bullet wasn't random.
It was
That
random.
that was targeted.
That's fault.
Damn it!
Yeah.
That's why it can't be a shotgun.
Look, I've proved
So
that
was it him
it's not
writing
always
shotgun,
the
or
case.
was it his mixtape?
Is it?
Both?
Who knows?
Ooh.
I'm
It could
going
be
to
the
roll,
mixtape.
I'm gonna roll a elect check to see if that mixtape is still in the van.
I so hope it's there.
But yeah, maybe the scariest part of the game is driving when Ed is in the front seat.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I can concur with that.
God damn it!
Point.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Exhaustion Levels Halloween Special 2025.
Thanks for getting freaky with us, y'all.
And we will catch you next time. Bye, everyone.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Take it easy, guys.